Good morning. Good morning. Who's ready to move this morning? I hope all of you are. All right, I have a treat for you this morning. We are going to go to round 66. So it's one that we've done in our Gentle Pio class before. So you're going to be like, I got this, right? Uh-oh, my light is not liking me. There we go. All right, well, we're going to do the best we can with what we got. So this morning, round 66, we're going to do our warm up, we're going to do our heat building, and then go into flow. So kind of take some time to get that strength in an amazing way, and then we'll cool it down. As always, you have the option to have your chair. I am going to try to offer some ways to make this your own without going to the floor. But that chair can always be your balance or your floor, your bottom level. So remember, you have that resource. You can make that happen today. But with that, I'm going to invite you to come to your mat. I have mine all ready for us. I'm going to start the music and we're going to warm up. Okay, we'll turn this on and we'll just get what we can get. All right, so making your way to the top. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Feet underneath the hips, shoulders over the hips, and we circle in, reach long, and sit back for 2. Again, circle, reach, 2 squats. And do that 2 more times, opening the chest, stretching the side body, and then warming up those legs. You got it all in that first move. All right, next move, alternating lunges. Back, and now we pulse for 3, 2, 1. Now taking it back to singles. You got this. Here's that pulse. Back to singles. Knees and toes to the top of your mat. Little pulse. Open up the back. Remember, if those arms are too much, keep them on your hips. New move, side lunge. Bring it in. Round. Roll up. Turning profile for you, other side. Here's that round. Hands to the thighs. Roll out. Bring it in. Roll. Round. Big movement. Stepping out, weights behind you. Bring it in. Spinal mobility. New move, fan it up. And fold. Bending one knee. Bending the other. Let's do it again. Bring it up. Forward fold. One knee bends, other knee bends. We got 2 more here. Now this is an amazing warm up for the full body. Stretching out the hamstrings here that always need a little love. 1 more. Release down. All right, can we do it from the top? You got this. Circle in. Do I have this? Yeah, I got it. Sit back light. 1 more time. Circle. Reach. Sitting back light. Alternating lunges here. 1 leg steps back. Step in and switch. Add that triple pulse. Back to singles. Taking your time here. Warming up those muscles, and then we'll go a little lower. Here's that side lunge. Step in, roll it all the way up. Over, come on in. Hands to thighs, little roll. Big roll, here's that fan. Come on down. Hands to thigh. And bring it up. All right, should we do this 1 more time? Circle in. Reaching 1 arm long. Pull it down. Sit back. You got this. Going a little lower now. Open. Reach. Sitting back light. Alternating lunge. That back knee hovers above the mat. Pulse and open the back here. Open the chest. Singles. Here's that pulse. 3, 2, side lunge, out, bring it in, little round, big roll, out to the other side, sitting back, knees behind the toes, bring it in. Last time we fold, half lift, one more time. Last one here, going a little deeper, bending one knee, pushing the opposite glute out. And now bend both, let's come down, slowly roll up, pushing through those heels, letting those shoulders come down first, and then the head. Awesome. Okay, how do you feel? Do you feel warm? You're breathing a little bit harder? Awesome. We're going to go straight into heat building. Keep that momentum going. So our heat building today, we're going to have our transition move. For us, it's going to be that wide sumo. So we're going to go wide. Take it to first. Knees and toes turned out. We're at the bar. Okay? Wide sumo at the bar. Wide sumo. We got a lot of attitude, a lot of ballet-inspired movement in this section, in this round, which you're going to love. Okay? First variation, we're going to come on down. Now, remember, this is the time you can bring in that chair if you like and have your ground here. If not, we are going down to the mat for this section. Coming down into our best plank position and then opening up to side plank. Okay, we'll take it down and take it the other way. Next variation, turning profile for you here, we're going to come down to down dog, and we'll be here a while so you can get settled. We're going to lift one leg, bend at the knee, and open the hip. Attitude, pulse. And here we are going to push through that heel to really help that hamstring engage, okay? If that is too much for today, down dog, okay? All right, you got it, I got it. Let's move. All right, make your way to the top. Let that chest come up, shoulders come down. We're gonna fan it up here. Fold forward, half lift, extend the spine. Bend those knees, plant the hands, come down to plank. I'm going to turn profile for you. We got those slow tricep push-ups. We go down slow and come on up. Now 2 a little quicker, a little shallower. Squeezing those legs together, slow. Tuck those hips under. Get ready to tuck those toes, crouching down dog slow. And push the heels slow. Too quick, so it's that slow and take it slow, quick. Push those heels, lengthen the legs. All right, here's those lunges. The leg comes forward, we open up. Now remember, you can drop that back leg, opening the chest. We're warming up the hip joints, warming up all those joints. Bring that hand down, step back, and we switch legs. Opening up towards that leg, reaching the fingertips long. Lengthen out here. Get ready. Exhale that hand down. We're coming back to that original side. Come on down. Holding here with the hand on the mat, pushing through that front knee. Deep breath. Step back to plank. Share the wealth of the other side last time here. You got it. Opening up, pushing through that knee, creating length in the fingers. Step to the top. First full sun sail, bring it up. And come on down. We're full of ups and downs in this section, half lift. Come on down to plank. Lower down, chaturanga, up to cobra. Back to down dog. Tuck those toes, let those hips come up nice and slow. Pushing the hips up and back while you push through all 10 fingertips. Go ahead and pedal out one foot. So bending one knee, pushing that opposite heel, and switch it. Doesn't that feel good for the back body, the length in your spine? One more bend here. Take your time walking to the top of the mat. Roll it up. Here's that sumo. Banging in center. Out. Into first. Knees and toes out. Lower down. Stand tall and bring it in. One more. Here's that first variation. Fan it up. Come on down. Half lift. We step back to plank. Lowering to the knees if you like. Holding here. Getting the alignment right. Wrists under the shoulders. Deep breath in. We're going to open to one side plank. So kickstand one knee. Reach those fingertips long. The top leg, foot is flat on the ground. Come on down. One more here. Take it the other way. So we've opened both ways in side plank. Coming back to center, push back to down dog. Walking the hands, or the feet to the hands. Here's that sumo. So we step out, bring it back in. Nice and slow, making sure the knees and toes stay married in that same direction. One more here. Ready for that second variation? Bring it up. Come on down. Half lift. We step back to down dog. Taking your time. Letting those hips come back. All right, from here, one leg bends at the knee and lifts. Little attitude pulse. You got this. Bring that leg down and switch. Pushing through the heel, keeping the shoulders square but opening the hip. And swinging that lifted leg through to our high lunge. Taking your time to rise up here, little pulse. And then go ahead and drop and hold in that lunge. The back knee's right under the back hip. We're going to step to the top and just switch legs. Pulsing here. Keeping that chest open. Shoulders down. Go ahead and drop and hold again here. Feel that amazing length in that back quad. Step to the top, shake it off. Beautiful. All right. We should be nice and warm. Everything should be lengthened out for you. Grab that drink of water. And I'm going to demo our flow section today. Again, you can bring that chair to the top of your mat. Actually, I'm sorry. We're not ready for flow yet. You got a little more work to do. We're going to do some full body fusion. So we're going to start at the back of our mat. We'll do those push-ups. And then after that, we have 4 moves. One you've already done before. I'm going to turn profile for you. So we'll be in down dog. And we'll come forward into plank. Okay, our best plank. And guess what we're going to do from plank? Side plank. You got it. So my shoulder, again, is over my wrist. We're reaching long. And we're going to hold here. So you're going to get some core work, some lower body, got it all. Come on down, and we're just going to go back to down dog. This is move 2, down dog to plank. We're just flowing in between the two. Move 3 will be in down dog, and we're going to drop that back knee, if you like, rising up to that lunge. Woo, find your balance. Step to mountain. Last move, pyramid. So we square the hips to the top. That back foot is angled out slightly, and we sit back, and we're just going to move through it. 4 moves. You're going to feel amazing. You ready for it? All right, we're going to work on that upper body strength first. Turn that down just a little. So come to the back of your mat. I'm going to be profile here for you for a moment here. Shake it out. Take that deep breath in. You got this. Remember, this is mental, mind over body. Let's roll it down. Walk it out to that plank. 3 tricep push-ups. Elbows straight back. You choose the depth. 1 more here. Now you can hold at the top or tuck the toes. Roll it up. 1 squat. Bam. And we go back down. Holding here. We got 3 more. 3, 2, push back to down dog from here. Coming forward in plank. Side plank. Kickstanding that leg if you like. Reaching those fingertips long. You can look straight ahead or up at the fingertips. Come on down. Down dog to plank. Bring it back. Come on down. Push back. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. 2 more. Sorry, this is 1 more. From down dog, we're going to swing through to our lunge. Option to drop that back leg. Hand to thigh, stand tall. Bring it down. Up. Got room for 1 more here. Step that moving leg back to pyramid. Hands to thighs. Bring it up. Moving between the 2. Pushing those hips straight back. Lengthening that front leg. On this next one, we're coming back down to that plank. Down. Opening up to the same side. You can rise up on your both feet if you like, holding here. Or staying steady and strong, lifting through that side body. Come on down to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale back. Being very intentional with your movement here, keeping that back flat. Here's our lunge to mountain. Maybe you drop that back knee, hand to thigh, and then push up. Step back to that lunge. Stand tall. You got 1 more here. Pyramid. Step back. And rise. See that flat back? Your hips are straight back. Tailbone pointing to the back of your mat. 1 more. From here, step the feet together. Let's fan it up. We're going to transition to the other side. Half lift. Release and slowly roll up. Taking your time to walk to the back of your mat. You ready? We're bringing in the other side from the top. Roll down. Walk it out to that push-up position. Wrists under shoulders. Lower down. We got 3. Squeezing the legs together. Now remember, you can hold at the top or walk it back and roll up. I'm going to hold here with you. Come on back down. Join us. We got 3 more push-ups. Again, elbows straight back, upper arms skim the body. Back to down dog when you're done. From here, coming forward to plank. Dropping that knee to open up to your side plank. Looking up at those fingertips if you like. Keeping that back flat. Straight line from hips to heel. Come on down, back to down dog. Inhale to plank. Back to down dog. And flowing between the 2. New move from down dog. We step forward in the lunge. Rise up to mountain. Step back, you choose your depth. Hand to the ground, hand to the thigh, bring it up. 1 more. Standing tall in mountain. Moving leg steps back to pyramid. You got it. 1 more. Lower down here. Down to plank. Back down to our side plank. Last time through. Make this one your best one. Lift through your core. Feel that burn in the side body. That's a good burn. Go with it. Back down to down dog. Inhaling to plank, knees or toes. Keeping that back flat. We got 1 more each move here. All right, from our down dog, we rise up to our lunge. Same leg. Bring it on up. You choose your depth. Remember, this is your class. Where do you feel best? Honor that. 1 more. Step back to pyramid. Hips square. Flowing through this rise. Look at my chest is up and lifted. Bring it down. Got 1 more here. Stepping both feet together. Fan it up. And fold. You did it. Half lift, release, and roll up. You work the upper body. We did full body fusion. Proud of you. Nice work. All right, now we get our flow. All right, so flow, you again, option to bring in that chair, grab that drink of water, and I'm going to quick go through this for us. So we're going to start at the top of our mat and chair, okay? So we'll be in chair, feet are hip width or closer, depending on your balance. You can play with that. We're going to sit back, weight behind us, arms go behind us, okay? Rising up, twisting mountain. So my hips are towards the camera. They should be. Reaching that back arm long, looking over it if we like. So we get that nice twist in our upper body. Okay? Bring it back to center. We'll do that a couple times. From there, you've already done this one. Step that leg back, moving pyramid. Okay, from moving pyramid, move 3, we're going to come down to a supported boulders. You choose how low that is. If you're supported by the floor, awesome. If you're supported by your legs, awesome. We're going to add the option into raise up and twist. So you're raising the same arm that you, on the side that you have the leg forward, okay, and twist. From here, 4th move of part 1, we're going to come over into that side lunge from our warm-up. And then we're going to bring that attitude in, the attitude lift in, okay? So we got a little balance there. Part 2, we get to come down to our lunge. Again, you choose your working level. Maybe you're down on the floor, maybe you're here. And we can option to add that twist in. From here, if your chair is here, you can use that. Or we're going to come down to down dog and come forward and plank. So flowing through that same flow that we just did. That's part 2. Part 3 is our balance, remember? So we are going to have a couple options here. Number 1, holding pyramid. Number 2, holding 3-point or half moon. This is where I am going to suggest bringing that chair in. Okay, so you can get a little stretch. You can push your edge here, okay? So 3-point, 2 hands on the chair, 1 foot lifted. And then our final move, moving the chair out of the way so you can see me for this one. Knees and toes are out. We're going to be in a sumo or a goddess position. And we're going to go sink down for 2, rise up for 2. Sink down, rise up. Okay, star. You ready to give it a try? I know you want to. So remember, this whole song, we're going to do it with one side leading, and then our next song will lead with the other side. So we get to do these moves 2 songs in a row. All right, chair, push those arms back. Rise up and twist. Back to center, sit back. Nice and slow, rise up, twist. Leg steps back, moving pyramid, lower down, rise up. Option to hold here if you like, but your back is flat. Hips are straight back. Next move, supported boulders. That back leg steps back at that angle. You lower down or stay tall using your leg as that working level. Beautiful. Hands to thigh. Rise up. Side lunge. Attitude lift. Find your balance. We got 2. 1 more side lunge. Back to that lift. From the top, same move, chair, turning profile. Rise up and twist, exhale. Back to the front, shoot the arms back, weight back. Rise up, twist. Pyramid, move through. Keeping that back flat. Chest is open. Settling in here. Lower down into that supported boulders. Coming down to the mat or hands to thigh, open up. You're twisting towards that front leg. hand to thigh push up. Here's that side lunge. Bring it out. Same leg lifts for 2. Find your balance. One more side lunge. Bring it in. You got this. From the top, shoot it back to chair. From center, pyramid. This is the part where we cut down those reps so we can build part 1 and part 2. Lower down into that supported bowlers. Here comes side lunge. Bring it out and in for 2. Part 2, lower down to low lunge. Your low lunge. Opening up, pushing through that back hip. Nice long leg. Drop those shoulders down your back. Down to down dog. Hands on the floor or your chair. Inhale the plank. One more. From your down dog, we're coming into our balance pose. That chair's in front of you. Or you're using the floor for 3-point. Half moon. You choose. Where are you pushing your edge today? Rising up to our goddess position. Bring it down, down. Rise tall. Pull those elbows towards the hips and rise. Pushing through the heels. Back to the top, low lunge.
Every word that I've heard spoken since you left is like a host.
You got this. And down to down dog. And push back to plank. Just flowing between the 2. Inhale to flat back. Exhale back to down dog. Here's that balance pose. Stepping forward. Letting that head drop for 3-point, pointing that lifted toe. Getting ready to rise up. And I'm gonna help here. We go down, down, rise. Pushing those inner thighs forward. Hips are open. One more here. Lowering back down to our lunge. Twist if you like. Hands to the mat for down dog. Inhaling to plank. Exhaling back to down dog. Balance pose of your choosing. 3-point. Lifting through that back leg. Rise up to goddess. Pull down. And reach. From the very top, our chair, step to the top of your mat. Shoot the arms back. Rise and twist. Hips to the mirror or hips to the top of your mat. Pyramid. Same footsteps back. Lowering down a little lower to your supportive bowlers. Pushing that back heel to your opposite corner. Rising up for side lunge. Bring it in. Attitude lift. Knee is behind the hip. Lower down, low lunge. Opening up if you like. Exhale down to down dog. Inhale to plank. Back to down dog. Stepping forward into your balance pose. Lifting, pointing through that lifted toe. Rise up to your sumo, knees and toes out. Step to the top and release. Nice job. Isn't that an amazing flow? Grab that drink. I feel energized and relaxed at the same time. It's amazing. We're going to go into part 2. That opposite side. Flow to the left. Whatever direction you just did, whether that was left or right, let's take it to the other side. Coming to the top and chair, shoot those arms back, hips back, weight back. Twist. center. Chest stays up. Here comes that pyramid. Opposite leg steps back to keep the hips square. Pushing the weight back. Rising up. Front leg is long, just a micro bend in it. Stepping that back leg to the opposite corner. Supported bowlers. Open up towards that front arm. You can flow or hold. Hand to thigh, push up, side lunge, other side. Bring it in, attitude lift. 2, 1, out to the lunge. Bring it in. Step to the top for chair. Shoot back, inhale, twist, exhale. Back to center, inhale, exhale, rise up. Pyramid, bring it back. Weights on that front leg. Inhale, rise, exhale, lower. 2 more. Keeping that chest open. We're always open to possibility, right? Supportive rollers, bring it down and back. If you like, you can go down a little lower and hold. Thread. Or hold here. Hand to thigh. We're rising up for that side lunge. Bring it out this direction. Step out and bring it in. Find your balance. Square your hips. 1 more. Shooting the hips back. Rise up, bend at the knee, attitude. Back to our chair for 1. Here's our build. Twist. Back to center to pyramid. Hands to thigh. Beautiful, you got this. Stepping that back leg back, supported bowlers. Opening up if you like. Exhale that hand down, rise up to side lunge. Over. Bring it in, 2 lifts. Lowering down to our low lunge. Your low lunge, where are you? Bending into that front knee. Back leg is straight, or maybe it's bent and you're down here on the mat. Exhaling both hands to the mat. We're coming back to down dog. Push those hips back and then inhale to plank, knees or toes. Push it back. 1 more each move. Heels hover. And then we come forward, shoulders over wrists. From down dog, here's your balance pose. Stepping forward. Lifting that opposite leg, pointing the toe. Getting ready to rise up into that goddess position. Bring it up, sink down. Reach tall. Down, down, rise. Always coming low to go high. That's where the growth happens, is down here. Low lunge. Add that twist. Shoulders down. Core is tight. That twist is coming from here. Exhale the hands to the mat or chair for down dog. Step it back. Inhale the flat back plank. Tuck those toes. Hip slip to down dog. 1 more. Ready for your balance. Push your edge here. Where are you? Pointing those toes. Got this. Coming up to our goddess. Bring it down. Morning, buddy. Just about done here, okay? You can leave the door open if you want. Down, down, rise. We got 1 more. Back to that low lunge. Little shorter time here, right? Down dog. Bring it down. Inhale to plank. Back to down dog. 3-point balance from here using the floor or the mat. Pointing that lifted toe and letting the head go. Rise up to pull down. Reach. 1 more from the very top. Here's our chair. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale, twist, pyramid. Sinking those hips back. We're gonna go a little lower. Here's that bowler's lunge. Back leg steps at that angle. We open up. Coming up to that side lunge. Over to attitude lift. Here's part 2. Here's that low lunge. Step back. Twist towards that front leg. Down dog to plank. Back, forward, back, balance, 3 points. Stepping one leg forward and letting the other leg come up. Rising up to our goddess. Down, down, rise, one more. Step to the top and release. Amazing job. That is our flow for the day, my friends. And we're going to end our class. We're going to start it standing today with our cool down. Hopefully we're getting it all in roughly, a little over 30 minutes for you. Hopefully you're allowing yourself to have this time this morning or this afternoon to yourself to nurture this vessel that's getting you around. Let's fan it up here. Go ahead and fold. Add that half lift in, extend the spine. Hands to shin or thighs, looking down at the mat. And then go ahead and release. Bending the knees, slowly rolling up. Again, shoulders come down first, head comes up. One ear to shoulder, roll it forward, opposite ear to shoulder. From the center, let's take those feet hip width. We're going to bring one arm forward, reaching long, pull it back. Other side, reach and pull. Interlocking those hands together. Flip the palms away and push. Drop the chin to chest and open those shoulders, pulling the blades apart. And then bring it overhead, pull down. We're going to rotate to the left or one direction. Opposite hand to hip, looking over that shoulder, coming back to center and taking it the other direction. Looking over that opposite shoulder, inhaling tall, take it back to center, and we do that same thing again. Reaching the fingertips long and pull. Really creating that space in the spine, using the nice warm body. Interlock and push. Keeping a micro bend in the knee. This isn't a stretch that's focused on the legs, but we want to keep them safe because that leads to keeping your back safe. From here, stepping in, stepping back with one leg, shifting your weight and putting all your weight on that bent back knee. Front toes can come up. Feel that length through your hamstring of that front leg. Deep breath in, keep the chest open, exhale. Step to the top, let's fan it up. And then step that opposite leg back. Hands to that bent back knee. Toes lift. Hips are shooting right behind you, just like in that pyramid. Take a deep breath in. Let those shoulders slide a little further down your back. Coming up. Using that chair, that friend that's doing this with you, that spouse, we're going to stretch the front of our legs now. Find your balance. Grab the foot. Go ahead and let that knee point straight down. And we want to make sure we're not pulling the foot across the midline. Okay? One more deep breath in here. Release that leg and let's switch. Finding your balance. Using your supports. Pushing the hips forward. You're going to feel that deep stretch in your quad and that front of your thigh. Letting that foot come down, release. And taking one more deep breath in, let those arms come up. Exhale down, all the way down. Coming down to that forward fold. Maybe your hands are on the ground. Maybe they're on the thighs. But we're going to lift up, extending that spine one last time. Looking straight down to lengthen the spine all the way through the neck. Release. Hands to mat or to your legs. And we're going to bend one knee. Bend the opposite knee. And then plant both heels and slowly roll up. Letting the tailbone point straight down, stacking the vertebrae through the lower back, the mid back, upper, shoulders, and then head. And there you go, my friends. Hopefully this sets you up to have a beautiful day, to close out the end of a great day. And I hope that you are doing well, that you are blooming where you are planted, and that you're able to find some good in what's going on around you. And there's good going on between just you and I today. So if nothing else, we have that to focus on. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye.